Welcome back to Climate Camp TV. Today we're going to do a show about the possible dangers of Wi-Fi. So, can you introduce yourself?
My name is Velma Lyrae and I'm basically electrosensitive. My system has become overloaded with the technology that is around today. Mobile phones, Wi-Fi, DECT phones.
And how do you tell it's coming from that sort of technology rather than some other cause?
Well, I actually did have a 2G mobile phone, but I became increasingly ill. I was getting a lot of pain in my ears, and then I had to give it up and then noticed the exact same pain coming from other sources. Also with Wi-Fi, I have a Wi-Fi detector and I get stabbing pains in my head, red hot poker sensations throughout my body, and it's always verified with the Wi-Fi detector.
Do you not think it could be sort of psychosomatic, that when you think there's Wi-Fi around, you get pains, and thus you're kind of self-fulfilling prophecy?
Well, I mean, you have to take that into consideration, and I'm one of these people that the truth needs to be told, and if that was the truth, then that needs to come out. So I was very much examining myself, setting up tests for myself, and this is why I've invested in a Wi-Fi detector, so that I can have objective means by which to test my symptoms. And it has verified that yes, I am sane, and this is actually happening to me and to a lot of other people as well.
So I believe you brought some wasps along to show us.
I brought some wasps along. I live in a converted house. There's compact lights in the hallway. On the hall floor that doesn't have any compact lights, there are no wasps. These are the wasps I've been collecting in the past month. Each week, wasps are coming in and they're dying on the floors that have the compact lights. And what's happening is the wasps in normal bulbs, they're flying like crazy around the normal bulbs. So what is happening? Why are they doing that? It's not normal for wasps to be doing that. I'm putting them outside and they're coming back into the house and flying like frantic around the bulbs again.
So I think actually with fluorescence, I think insects are attracted to them because they have a certain sort of light and a certain sort of ambience, which is actually is a bit like dead meat. So you see that's why they're the blue and glowing things on the ones that attract them and electrocute them. It's kind of the fluorescent lights are particularly attractive to certain sort of insects. So I did a test once. I was setting up for Wi-Fi in an office, and I'd set up Wi-Fi. I didn't tell anyone it was working, and everything was fine for a few days. And then I was told, well, okay, Wi-Fi's working, and suddenly all these people started coming up telling me they got headaches and aches and pains, and all these stories started about how terrible Wi-Fi was. So then I turned it off, and the aches and pains continued until I told them I'd turned it off, and then they stopped.
I think the problem is that it might take the body a little bit of time to register that it's being under attack, because it is an overdose symptom. It's not something that happens immediately. It's after you're being bombarded with it. And then once you've been bombarded with it, it's like being hit with a hammer. You're not going to recover straight away. It's going to take a bit of time for your body to get back to a normal rhythm and resonance. And this is what they're finding in Glastonbury. There's a big campaign in Glastonbury because they've blanketed the whole town in Wi-Fi, and people are extremely ill there.
So a lot of scientific studies have been done, and they've found that Wi-Fi isn't mobile phones, which are 100 times more powerful than Wi-Fi, isn't a significant danger to people. So Wi-Fi is a tenth of the power, if not less, of mobile phone. You just think?
I think this is the problem. It's the words that have been used, and it's all down to semantics. I mean, basically they're saying there's no significance, and they can do a test for tumour in the right ear, they can find DNA breaks, they can find cancer, and the conclusion will be there's no tumour in the right ear. So they won't mention about the other things that they have found. The conclusions are wrong. Policymakers, they're not intervening between the science and the industry. Also, that is actually incorrect, that Wi-Fi is less powerful. Wi-Fi is 2.48 gigahertz. Wi-Fi is, mobile phones are a lot lower than that. Also, the new BT invest in nanotechnology and it's 5.8 gigahertz. There's also something that within nanotechnology that you can affect a small current and it affects a larger current. So the source of it might be a small current, but it actually works on a relay system.
Okay, we've got to wrap this up. Can you tell us a website where people could find more information about things like this?
Yes, Electrosensitivity UK, Power Watch, and there's also the main report that collects all these reports is the Bio-Initiative report found on bioinitiative.org.
Okay, so if you want to find out more about such issues, and it's all interesting stuff, check out those websites and leave some comments on visionontv. Thanks for watching.